Rochester Lady Zebras and the Southwood Lady Knights. Starters for Rochester, number 3, Libby Good. Number 4, Allie Bickle. Number 5, Jessica Dalton will be the libero. And number 8, Maddie Sailors. Number 13, Hannah Town. And number 18, Kyla Ellinger. The normal starting lineup for the Zebras have been that way all season long. Nothing changing there. Why change anything when it's working so well for the Lady Zebras? For the Southwood Lady Knights, their starters will be number 2, Drew Gentry. Number 3, Delaney Gentry. Number 8, McKenna Dawes. Number 14, Kelsey Nickham. Number 15, Bailey Hobbs. Number 24, Michaela Prophet. And number 19, Bailey Lundmark. For the Southwood Lady Knights. The Lady Knights and the Zebras have faced off earlier in the season, and the Zebras defeated them in the TRC matchup. Just a little side note, as most people, if you follow Zebra volleyball, know that Southwood had a tragedy on Saturday night with a player being injured in a traffic accident. That's why they postponed the game till tonight. Our prayers go out to number 23, Emily Harnish. She's still in the hospital. Prayers are with her tonight as her Southwood Lady Knights will try to win one for her. And the Rochester Lady Zebras trying to advance on to the regional. The winner of the sectional will host the regional. So the Lady Zebras could possibly be at home. Coming up, since the delay, they do have it moved back to Wednesday night. If the Lady Zebras would win, it would be Wednesday night at Rochester High School. So we'll take this time out for the national anthem. We'll be back with the start of the championship game. Back here at Southwood High School as we get ready for this sectional championship game. Again, the Zebras got here by the way of defeating Manchester on a week ago on Tuesday night, defeating Manchester 25-17, 25-14, 25-14. And then on Thursday night, it was Oak Hill and Northfield in the sectional. Wabash then defeated Southwood. And then on Saturday morning, Rochester took on Lewis Cass and defeated them 25-18, 21-25, 25-20, 25-8. Southwood defeated Oak Hill in the morning session to get to this championship game. They defeated Oak Hill 25-16, 25-21, 25-15. So as we get ready again for this, the girls in Southwood wearing the pink and teal in honor and Emily Harnish. Again, the injured Southwood player. Again, our thoughts and prayers go to her and her entire family. Heck of a crowd here for Southwood tonight. Zebras crowd still filing in, but obviously the home crowd advantage right now for Southwood is their side of the gym here is getting very full and a great student body for Southwood. Again, the Zebras defeated Southwood earlier in the year in the regular TRC contest. So Southwood looking for a little revenge. The Zebras trying to keep things rolling. Again, RTC, glad you could join us tonight here on Channel 4 for this sectional championship. Southwood will serve first. Serving first for Southwood will be Bailey Hobbs, a 5'7" senior, for Coach Tom Finnicle. Coach Finnicle, a longtime coach here at Southwood High School. Southwood with the first point in his stuff. Talked to Coach Erin Cashin earlier. She said it was very important to get off to a great start tonight, knowing the situation and what Southwood would be bringing to the table. There's an attack by the Zebras and put down that time by Maddie Sailors. It can be side out, tied 1-1 now. Off to the Zebras. Here's Allie Bickle to serve. Deep out of bounds. So a little rotation now going on as the Southwood Knights will rotate in. Ashley Parson, 5'5" junior. And serving now will be Delaney Gentry for Southwood. To the back row. Zebras set it up. Hannah Town in the attack. Nice dig out by Southwood. Get it back over a free ball now to the Zebras. Here's Zebras on the attack. Off the net. And the Southwood crowd getting into it. Very intense game. This is the way it is. And there's Hannah Town on a kill. It'll be side out Zebras. And Kayla Hellinger will come in as Jessica Dalton, the libero, will step back to serve. Dig by Southwood and 2 hits. It'll be point Zebras, and we're tied at 3. I expect this thing to be neck and neck as probably 5 games. I hate to say it. We'll see how it goes. There's the serve. The kill, out of bounds. Zebras up 4-3. Jessica Dalton still serving for the Zebras. Out of bounds. Almost touched, but they decided at the last minute to step away. Serving now for Southwood will be number 19, Bailey Lundmark. Lundmark to the middle. Dalton out of the back row. She hits it long, and it's 5-4 Southwood. Southwood student body cheering on their Lady Knights. There's Piper setting Town. Town just a little bump over the top, and Southwood digs it nicely. Miss hit that time by Parson. It'll be side out to the Zebras. And back to serve will be number 3, Libby Good. Good to the back row, and miscommunications on the Knights as that ball drops in between 3 players. And attack by the back row, and it's saved after the block by the Zebras. Here's Hannah Town going to the corner, dug out nicely by Hobbs. Good, just flips it over. Try to find the back row, just back and forth right now. There's Piper. Piper on the attack, hits it long. And we're back tied at 6. 6-6 early in the match. Game number 1 here at Southwood High School. Into the net goes Michaela Profit. So the Zebras will get to serve, and Hannah Town now in the back row to serve. 7-6 Zebras. Town, the jump serve goes out. And a rotation, substitution for Southwood. Nickham back in. Kelsey Nickham, a 5-foot sophomore. And back to serve is Nickham. 7-7. Match number 1 of the sectional championship. There's Piper to Bickle. Bickle the kill. Dug up nicely by Southwood. On the attack, Southwood. Here's the Zebras. Blocked out of bounds. Side out Zebras. And that'll bring in Corey Rao for the Lady Zebras to serve. And Ellinger will come out. Corey Brown out of serve for the Lady Zebras. 8-7, Zebras up by 1. Here's an attack by Gentry. Dug out nicely by the Zebras. Pfeiffer. Little miscommunication that time. Sailors puts it back over the net for Rochester. There's the attack. Saved nicely by the Zebras. Bickle blocked at the net. Wow, out of the back row. Now quickly over to Southwood. Here's Southwood on the attack. Dug out by Good. Sailors knocks it across. Free ball for Southwood. Gentry on the attack. Dug out. There's Bickle again. Blocked out of bounds. Point Zebras. Nice rally that time for the Zebras to get the point. 9-7, biggest lead. And miscommunication on Southwood. And it's 10-7 now. And Ace for Rao. Ace Rao to serve again. Dug out. There's the attack by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer goes to put it down and dug nicely by Southwood. Southwood on the attack. Good, just a tip over. Dug by Southwood. Down the line and not able to do it. Coach Cation not very happy with just the tip over. Wants the attack as Ellinger now will come in and then be quickly replaced by Libero and Dalton. Back to service Dawes for Southwood, trailing 10-8. And Southwood's in the net. Lundmark. Okay, we're going to have a double. The top judge had Southwood in the net. The bottom one had Rochester in the net. So we'll replay the point. So one official had one had the other. So we'll go Southwood back to serve, trailing 10-8. Match number 1 of the sectional championship here at Southwood High School. Rainy wind, glad you could join us here on RTC. There's Pfeiffer on the attack. Dug out nicely by Southwood. And cross outside the nets. Outside the line, and it'll be point Zebras. As in the rotation now, we'll put Grace Pfeiffer up to serve. Pfeiffer serving 11-8 Rochester. Pfeiffer right down the middle. Dug out nicely by Southwood on the attack. Dug out by Hannahtown. Bickle, cross court. Dug out. And Southwood right trying to attack. And Zebras right now doing a good job digging things out. Tip to the net. Nice work by Southwood to keep it alive. Here's Sailors. Blocked out of bounds. 11-8 Zebras. Nice attack that time by Maddie Sailors. Pfeiffer with the serve, 12-8. Tipped over, tipped right back. 19, that's Lundmark. Lundmark with a nice serve, but dug out by the Zebras. Nice save into the crowd. Lundmark again, but not as hard, and Hannahtown handles it. Here's Bickle. Out. Just missed. In the corner did Allie Bickle, and that'll be 12-9. Southwood to serve, trailing. Match number 1 here in the sectional championship. Blocked out of bounds. It'll be Zebras to serve. Allie Bickle. So we've been around one time now for the Lady Zebras. Bickle to serve again. And serves it into the net. Those are the most frustrating times. As Parson now will come in for the Knights. Back to serve is Delaney Gentry. Gentry goes long to Bickle. Pfeiffer to Town, and she puts it down. Hannahtown with a kill, and that'll put Jessica Dalton to serve up 14-10. Just over the net. Dalton gets it over. And the attack by Parson, and she hits it into the net. And Southwood wants a timeout. First time out of the contest, Southwood trails to Rochester 15-10 in the sectional championship. You're watching RTC Channel 4. After the Southwood timeout, Zebras still will be serving, and Jessica Dalton has the serve right now for Rochester, leading 15-10. Coach Tom Finnicle calling the timeout to regroup the troops. And Dalton now to serve. Right down the line, there's the serve, now the kill from Lundmark. And it'll be side out Southwood. And Lundmark now will go back to serve. 15-11. Zebras up. Lundmark to Dalton. Pfeiffer to set, good. Good on the attack, dug out by Lundmark. And the Zebras are in the net. 2 hits. He called 2 hits as we, okay, it'll be Zebra ball. 2 hits on Southwood, so the Zebras get it. And Pfeiffer sets Ellinger. Ellinger with just a little hit over the net. Set this time by Hobbs. Hobbs. Here's Town with a quick set. Quick flip over is Hobbs and got it to work. Caught the Zebras a little lackadaisical there in the center. Couldn't find anything. Hobbs with a nice dip in the middle. Now Profit to serve for Southwood. 16-12 just goes over the net. Well, if you could master that serve, that'd be a serve you'd want every time. 16-13 Zebras by 3. Southwood serve. Good to Town. Town dips it over. Nice save that time by Dawes. Just a little hut over by Hobbs. There's Profit. Now hit it and blocked by Hannah Town. The attack by Drew Gentry got blocked by Hannah Town. It's 17-13. Town now back to serve. Yes, folks, this is still just game 1. Town to serve. Right down the middle. Attack out by Dawes. Quickly to Parson, and she hits it into the net. It'll be Zebra point. 18-13. Match number 1 of the sectional championship, and Hannah Town returns the favor as that one hits and that just bounces over. 19-13. Town again. Splits 2 and both of them walk away from it and drops in the middle of the ace for Hannah Town. 20-13. Town to serve. Right at Gentry. Gentry back out of the back row, flips it over. Here's Good. Good to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer on the attack. Dug out. No, can't do a good dig, and Southwood wants another timeout, their second, and it's 21-13 Zebras. Second timeout Southwood. You're watching the sectional championship on RTC Channel 4. back after the second timeout. Southwood now out of timeouts. Match number 1, Zebras up 21-13. Hannahtown still serving after the timeout. As we're getting the student body back up in the seats. Can't blame them, just so excited about the game. Here's Hannahtown to serve. Deep back row is Dawes. Here's the attack by Gentry. Dug out by the Zebras. Bickle on the attack. Blocked at the net. Saved that time by Parson. And right back over. Good work that time by Southwood and Parson and Dawes hitting the ball across. And double substitutions, one for Rochester, one for Southwood. Here is Nickham back in the game. She'll go back to serve. And Emma B in the contest for Rochester. Baratoni. Emma Baratoni, one of the foreign exchange students, getting some action in the front row now. Here's Nickham to serve. Saved by Dalton. And Pfeiffer with a kill. Grace Pfeiffer with the kill. Substitution. And here is Corey Rao back to serve for Rochester, leading 22-14. Rouse. Deep serve. Here's Gentry at the net. And it's in. Right on the line. Delaney Gentry with a nice cross-court attack. And Jessica Dalton will be back into the contest for the Zebras. Back to serve McKenna Dawes, the libero for Southwood. 22-15. Zebras on top, game 1. Here's Saylor. Saylor's on the attack. Saved by Southwood, right back over. Here's Pfeiffer's attack. Down and a kill for Grace Pfeiffer. 23-15. Pfeiffer back to serve now for Rochester. Pfeiffer, nice hard serve right down the middle. Southwood saves it. Pfeiffer setting Saylor. Saylor's attack is going to be out. Tell as soon as she hit that one, she didn't follow through on that one. It's out. Southwood to serve. 23-16. Hobbs, Bailey Hobbs serving for Southwood. Hobbs deep. Towns saves it in. Good. Dumps it over. Here's Southwood on the attack. Here is Lundmark. And Lundmark gets a kill. 23-17. Zebras still on top. Southwood out of timeouts. Rochester hasn't used one in this first match. And a little communication error there as Zebras not talking all of a sudden. Southwood sneaking back in this thing, 23-18. Hard serve out. That time by Hobbs. And it'll be 24-18. Match point for Allie Bickle. Bickle to serve. And Lundmark on the kill and touched. It'll be side out. Southwood. 24-19. Southwood not giving in. Substitution as Parsons back in now. Back to serve is Delaney Gentry, a 5'5 senior. To Bickle, setting up Hannahtown and saves it. Nice serve that time by Dawes. And then a put down by Lundmark. Lundmark and Parson. But they call her in the net. And the Zebras win game 1, 25-20. 25-20. So in the net to end game 1. Zebras up 1 game. As we'll be back for the second one right after this. You're watching the Sectional Championship on RTC Channel 4. Back here at Southwood High School is match number 2 getting ready to take place. Zebras won the first one. My correction on the score, it was 25-19 as the final call was in the net as the Zebras get that point. So 25-19, game 1 goes to the Zebras as we get ready for match number 2 here. I believe the Zebras will have serve as the officials checking the lineups. Zebras still staying with the normal lineup. And I believe Profit, it'll be Profit, Nickum, Hobbs, Dawes, Gentry, and Lundmark for Southwood. Again, Zebras are with the serve on match 2. Here we go. Bickle to serve. Dawes with a nice dig. Here's Lundmark in the net. Lundmark in the net. Nice hang time by Lundmark, but just a little late on the hit. And Bickle gets an ace, falling away. Profit not able to get the pass in. Coach Finnick will rearrange it a little bit to get the pass. Served by Bickle. Profit with a bad set. There was nothing that Lundmark could do with that set. It's 3-0 Rochester. Dawes with a nice dig. Here's Gentry. On the attack is Nickum out of the back row. Here is Town, and a kill for Town. Profit couldn't handle it, and it's 4-0. Bickle to serve, and that's in. Not sure where the back row was and gave up too soon. And it's 5-0 Zebras. Zebra crowd now starting to get into it. Nice, loud crowd on hand. As another ace for Bickle. And Coach Finnickel's thinking about a timeout. Yeah, he doesn't want to do it this early, but he may have to. It's 6-0 Zebras. Bickle with another serve right on the top of the net, and then Dawes can't handle it. An ace. And either a substitution or a timeout. No, he's still taking. He's talking to the girls, moving them around. 7-0 now Rochester. Bickle with a serve. And a return that time just over the net. Hobbs and the Zebras fall asleep. And 7-1. Now Hobbs back to serve. Bickle with a dig. Set to Town. Hannah from outside. Dug out. Nice job by Nickum that time. Just a dump for Southwood. Here is Good on the attack. Nice dig by Hobbs. Dawes. Free ball over to the Zebras. And Grace Piper just dumps it over on the attack. And nice job by Zebras. And it's 8-1. Jessica Dalton back to serve. One of 2 seniors on this club for the Zebras. Libby Good being the other. And here's an ace for Dalton. 9-1 Zebras. Dalton mishits that one on the serve. It'll be side out Southwood, 9-2. Zebras on top. Substitution. Here comes Emily Gwillem. Gentry, nice serve. Here is Town on the attack, and that's in. Side out Zebras, 10-2. And Libby Good, the other senior, now back to serve for Rochester. Dawes. Just try to go over the top, did Hobbs, and here is Pfeiffer on the attack. Blocked. Saved by the Zebras. There's a free ball there, goes out. Libby Good from the back row puts it out of bounds. The side back out to Southwood. And here's Lundmark to serve. A 5'10 senior for Coach Finical. 10-3, Zebras on top. Town out of the back row, and Hobbs not able to handle it. Side out Zebras, and Town back to serve. 11-3. And Town serves it into the net. Side out Southwood. Those are the points you just don't want to give away. Served that time by Profit. Dig out of the backcourt. Here's Gwillem, and she hits the line. Nice cross court that time by Southwood. And the Zebras didn't follow it all the way through. 11-5. Zebras on top here in match 2. Zebras are up 1-0 in the matches. There's Bickle with a kill. Allie Bickle with a kill. The substitution coming in is Corey Rao for the Zebras. Rao will go back to serve. 12-5 Rochester. Out of the back, Gentry with the save. Here's the attack by Gwillem. Here's good, and Bickle goes out. And they'll bring Ellinger back in, but she'll quickly be replaced by Libero and Dalton. And now in for Southwood will be number 14, Nickham. Kelsey Nickham back to serve. Nickham goes that good, Dalton. Here's Pfeiffer, blocked at the net. Dalton with a save. Pfeiffer the set. Here's Bickle. Bickle gets it through, and good for the Zebras, 13-6. Is able to find the gap between the block, and Zebras go up 13-6 here. Pfeiffer serving. Here's the attack by Gentry, blocked to the net by the Zebras. Good into the net, 4 hits. And it'll be side out Southwood. As Zebras will substitute Emma B into the contest. And back to serve is Drew Gentry, the 5'8 sophomore for the Knights. 13-7, Rochester on top. And that goes way out of bounds. And Dawes will come back in as a libero. Bickle back to serve. Here's Lundmark with a kill. Lundmark was able to wind up on that one. And it'll be side out Southwood. Back to serve is Hobbs. Here's Maddie Sailors on the attack, dug out by Nickham. Gentry saved by Dalton, and just a little dump over by Town. And Southwood digs it nicely. Lundmark into the net, side out Zebras. And back to serve for Rochester will be Jessica Dalton. Dalton and the serve up 15-8. Nickham with a nice diving save as Dawes gets it across, and that's too much. Out of bounds. 16-8. Zebras on top here in match number 2. Zebras won the first one 25-19. Cross court Dalton again. And Southwood in the net, and the pass from Nickham was too tight and wasn't able to handle it. 17-8. Another cross-court serve by Dalton. Here is Profit. Profit goes long. 18-8. And Southwood wants a timeout. Zebras are up 18-8 in match number 2. We'll be back after this. You're watching RTC Channel 4. Back here at Southwood High School as we are in the sectional championship. Zebras up 1-0 in match, and they lead in match number 2, 18-8. And Jessica Dalton still serving after the Southwood timeout. Dalton with a short serve that time, handled by Lundmark with a nice dig by Bickle. Dawes quickly to Hobbs. She dumps it over, and it'll be 2 hits on Town. It'll be side out Southwood. Substitution for Southwood as Gwillem comes back in. And Gentry back to serve. Here's Emma B on the attack. Dug out by Hobbs in the back. Gwillem with a block by Town, and a side out Zebras. Substitution as Libby Good comes in for Emma B. Libby will go back to serve. Zebras up 19-9 here in match number 2. Attack by Lundmark, and it's almost blocked to the net, but it goes off the fingers of the Zebras. Side out to Southwood. Bailey Lundmark, the 5'10" senior, now back to serve. 19-10, Rochester on top. Here's Good to Town. Town just a dump over. Yeah, almost worked, but able to get it was the Southwood Knights. Here's Town again with a kill this time. It's good. Nice attack that time by Hannah Town. Put everything behind that one, and it's 20-10. Town now back to serve. Town serve goes off of Gentry. And we have another timeout by Southwood. 21-10 Rochester in match number 2. Southwood timeout number 2. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening and watching RTC Channel 4. Back here at Southwood High School, a sectional championship game as the Zebras lead in match number 2, 21-10. Hannah Town serving for Rochester. Town to serve. Jump serve right in between Dawes and Profit. Both of them walked away and looked at each other as it hits right between them. Town again to serve. Dawes this time with a big dig. Here's the attack by Gentry. And Gentry gets a kill. And it'll be side out to Southwood. Profit back to serve. 22-11. Good hard serve that time. Saved by Town. Libby Good was a free ball out of Southwood. Here's the attack. Hobbs, and it goes out of bounds. Hobbs was trying for the line, but didn't hit it. It'll be 23-11 Zebras as Corey Rao will come in to serve. Rao serving for Rochester, 23-11. Nice hard serve to the back row, and Maddie Sailors just puts it down. 24-11, match point. Corey Rao serving for the Zebras. Rao, back row. Here's Profit with a set to Gwillem, and she hits it out of bounds. It's Zebras win match 2, 25-11. 25-11 Zebras match 2. We'll be back with match 3 after this. You're watching RTC Channel 4. Back here at Southwood High School as we get ready for match number 3, as the Southwood Knights went out in between the doors for a little conference, and when they come out, their fans exploded. They're trying to cheer them on. Zebras lead at 2 matches to none, winning 25-19, 25-11. As the Zebras trying to look to put this thing away, Southwood's looking to win this one to stay active in this tournament. The winner of this will host the regional. As Southwood will serve first. Here we go. Game number 3. Town on the attack. She goes long. Southwood's up 1-0. And here it is, Hobbs. Second serve. And it's going to be a free ball to Southwood. Gentry down to Hobbs. To Lundmark, and a kill for Lundmark. New life all of a sudden for Southwood. 2-0 Southwood. Hobbs still serving. Bickle to Sailors, and Sailors finds the gap. And now it's 2-1, and we have a Southwood player down. I think they went knee to knee. And she's going to be looked at. As we'll take a timeout for the injured player. Southwood High School Sectional Championship. Southwood leads 2-1 in Game 3. We'll be back with more after this. RTC Channel 4. Back here at Southwood High School as Kelsey Nickham, and they were hit knees, and she'll be helped out to the trainer's room. Bailey Smith will come in for her. 2-1 Southwood here in match number 3. As they get a lineup check here, make sure after that everybody's in the right position. Bickle to serve for Rochester. 2-1 Southwood, match 3. Here's Hobbs to Lundmark. Lundmark tries to just tip it over instead of going for the attack, and it goes into the net. It'll stay with Rochester 2-2. Side out Zebras. 3-2 now, Rochester. Bickle still serving for Rochester. Bickle make it a little shorter that time, just at the free throw line. And here's Lundmark, blocked, and a free ball now attack. Nice save that time by Pfeiffer. And into the net goes Profit. And it's 4-2 now. 4-2 Rochester. Bickle still serving. Short serve that time by Bickle. Pfeiffer to Town. Town with a little dump over, and they save it. Here's Lundmark. Excuse me, that's Profit, and she goes wide out of bounds. 5-2 now Rochester. Bickle, nice hard serve that time right down the middle. Here's Hobbs with a set. Attack by Gentry, saved by Pfeiffer. Bickle from the back row. That might have been going out of bounds. And 2 hits. As he said, it rolled up her arm. Side out Zebras. 6-2 Rochester. Lundmark with a kill. Great attack and time by Lundmark. And Gentry, Delaney Gentry, a 5'5" senior, will serve for Southwood. 6-3 Rochester. The Zebras on attack. Sailors dug out by Dawes. Hobbs with a nice save. Dawes back over, free ball to Zebras. Outside Town with an attack. Good. And a 7-3. Jessica Dalton, the serve for Rochester. And she goes long, out of bounds. And back to serve will be 19, Lundmark. Lundmark to Dalton, saved by Pfeiffer, and Ellinger goes cross court, and Southwood can't save it. Be side out Zebras, back to serve, Libby Good. 8-4. In match number 3, Zebras up 2-0. Dawes to Profit to Gentry. Save that time. Here's Pfeiffer on the attack. Nice dig by Gentry. Here's Smith. Smith goes long. 9-4. Here's Profit. Here's the attack by Southwood, and the block is down and in, and it's 10-4 Rochester. Good, with a good serve that time to Gentry. Here's Hobbs out of the backcourt. And the Zebras with a miss hit, and it'll be side out Southwood with Profit back to serve. 10-5, Rochester on top. Good with a flip to the back corner, and Dawes tries to save it, but not able to. Good attempt that time by Southwood, and it's 11-5. Southwood tried their best on that one. And that goes long up by Town. And it'll be back to Southwood, 11-6. As Nickham back into the contest for Bailey Smith. And a big hand to Nickham as she comes back in. She was the injured player that went out a little bit ago. She's back to serve. Nickham to Town. Good to Bickle. Nice save by Dawes. Attack by Southwood. That's in on the line. 11-7. Southwood crawling their way back into this thing. Had an early lead when the Zebras took over. Now Southwood has a little momentum. And it goes off with Dalton's shoulders. As the Southwood crowd trying to fire up the girls. (11-8). Here's Nickham serve to Town. Here's the attack by Bickle. Nice dig that time by Nickham. Free ball by Hobbs. Here's Zebras on the attack. Pfeiffer. And she finds the gap, but a great attack by Hobbs. Southwood laying it all on the line. Substitution for Zebras Rao. Corey Rao back to serve. 12-8. Zebras on top. Rao, little floater. And here's Zebras on the attack now. Pfeiffer. Saved by Southwood. Back and forth. Here's Sailors. Sailors gets a kill. (13-8). Dawes with a dig on the serve. Here's Gentry on the attack. Cross court goes out. (14-8) Rochester. Rao serving. A little harder hit to Dawes that time. Free ball across. Here is Bickle. Bickle off the net. Almost saved by Southwood, but not able to get to it in time. It's 15-8. Now Rochester on top. Rao continue to serve to Dawes. Dawes with a nice pass, everything, but not able to handle it as Gentry, and Southwood wants a timeout. Match number 3, Zebras lead it 16-8. Lead 2 matches to none. You're watching Sectional Championship right here on RTC Channel 4. Back here after the Southwood timeout, Zebras leading 16-8. Still serving is Corey Rao. Match number 3. Zebras up 2 matches to none here in the Sectional Championship. And Rao goes long that time as Ellinger will check in, but she'll be replaced quickly by Dalton to go to the back row. And serving now for Southwood will be Librell and Dawes. 16-9. Here's Maddie Sailors on the attack, and it's down the line, good. And it's 17-9. Grace Pfeiffer back now to serve for Rochester. 17-9. Pfeiffer. Dawes has been a busy one. They keep picking on her. Here's the attack by Good. Dug out by Southwood. Attack by Hobbs down the line, and it's good. Bailey Hobbs with a nice hit down the line, and she'll go back to serve. Zebras up 17-10, match 3. Hobbs to serve. Here's the attack by Sailors. Sailors with a kill. And Allie Bickle back to serve for Rochester, leading 18-10. Zebras are just points away from a sectional championship. Bickle with the serve. Here's Hobbs. Lundmark. That's good. Thought the Zebras a little lackadaisical, and Lundmark finds the hole. And we sign out Southwood as Smith will come back in. And back to serve is Delaney Gentry for Southwood. Zebras from the attack of the back row is dug out by Southwood. Smith blocked at the net, blocked again at the net. Maddie Sayers throws it deep and good for Rochester. Great work that time by the Zebras at the net. 19-11. Dalton to serve. Lundmark just tips it over. Here's the attack by the Zebras. And it's out. Side out Southwood. And Lundmark will go back to serve. And there's Town. Hannah Town with a kill. Temp block of the net, but it went right straight down. Not able to handle the block, and here's good to serve, 2012 Rochester. Here's Southwood on the attack. Tip over, here's Rochester. Town with a tip deep, and it's out. Close on the line, but the official said it was out. It'll be Southwood side out. Rochester 20-13 here in match 3. There's Profit. Profit goes long. Serving errors, not what a coach likes to see. 21-13 Rochester. Hannah Town to serve. Town goes down the line to Hobbs. Hobbs on the attack. It's long. 22-13. Zebras now 3 points away from a championship. Town. Hard right at Gentry. Now here's Hobbs, tries to get it across, and it's good. Ellinger hits it out. As side out Southwood. 22-14. And Nickham will come back in. Nickham back to serve. 22-14, Rochester on top. Here in match 3. And here's the attack by Bickle. Dug out by Dawes nicely. For Southwood, here's Hobbs. Zebras on the attack, Pfeiffer. And it's blocked and can't get to it. Side out Zebras. And a substitution for Rochester and a Rao. Rao will go back to serve, trying to get the final 2 points for the Zebras. 23-14 here in match 3. 24-14. Rochester crowd on their feet. Game and match point. Sectional championship point for Corey Rao. To Nickham. Here's Hobbs. Hobbs with a dump over. Saved that time by the Zebras. There's Bickle. Bickle blocked to the net. Maddie Sailors flips it back. Here's Southwood on the attack. Gentry. And here's Maddie Sailors. Gets it across. Southwood attack again. Hobbs gets it over. Zebras on the attack. Bickle. Nice dig that time by Profit. Gentry gets it across. Here's good to Pfeiffer. Nice dig that time by Gentry again. Good with a tip across, and it's going to be Southwood. Illegal hit by the Zebras. It'll be side out Southwood. Ellinger will come in, but quickly replaced by by Dalton. Back to serve is Dawes. Still serving. Game and match point. Dalton handles it. And another 2-hit by the Zebras. 24-16. Southwood's hanging around. Dawes to serve again. To Town. To Dalton. To Sailors. Nice dig by Dawes. And there he is. Hobbs on a kill. Zebras call a timeout. 24-17. Match number 3. Timeout Zebras in the sectional championship. You're watching RTC Channel 4. Back here at Southwood High School. After the Zebra timeout, Southwood needs Zebras need 1 point. Southwood trying to climb back into this thing. 24-17. Match 3. To Sailors. Dawes with a nice save. There's Hobbs. Hobbs with the attack down the line. And it's point Southwood. Dawes is flying all over the place, digging the balls. Hobbs on the attacks. Here's Dawes again with the serve. Sailors on the attack. And it goes out of bounds. Off the block. Zebras win it. 25-18. To defeat Southwood to win the sectional championship here tonight. We'll have post-game comments and interviews coming up right after this. Again, the Zebras win tonight 25-19, 25-11, 25-18. Again, our thoughts and prayers are with Southwood as they battle on tonight. And we wish the best with Emily Harnish. I believe coming up they are having a community prayer here for Southwood and for Harnish, for everybody here in the gymnasium. So we will take a break. When we come back, we will have interviews with Coach Cashin and some of the seniors. So we'll be back with that. And Zebras win tonight.
So many weapons that you have, good luck to them.
Tomorrow night,
He's got to go get it.
Now, can we please have the captains from the IHSAA Sectional 37 champions, the Zebras of Rochester High School. Rochester will be the host site of the IHSAA Regional Volleyball Championship on Wednesday, October 28th at 7 p.m. Best of luck. Everyone have a safe drive home.
Back here at celebration after the sectional championship for the Zebras. Now, first-year head coach Aaron Cashin. Coach, how's it feel after the first year to win the sectional?
Feels pretty darn good. I keep saying that. Feels good to win.
And hopefully some more to go.
Yes, exactly.
Zebras circumstances had to postpone a little bit tonight. Did that affect how you approach this game?
You know, it was an emotional roller coaster. I know the community, the volleyball community, it's obviously awful. It's terrible. We continue to keep Emily in our prayers. My girls were prepared, and I had told, Finnicle before the match, we want to do you the respect and we want to play volleyball hard, and he agreed to that. So that was what we came in to do, and we did it.
They came out with some fire and some willing to want to win that first game, and you was able to answer. I think that changed the momentum the rest of the way.
Yeah, they played with some heart. I mean, they had some great hustle plays. When it comes down to it, we had some great saves and put the ball in some places and had some great service runs, so that helped us a ton.
Wednesday night now at Rochester, you get to host the regional.
Yep.
That's even more exciting.
We're excited. We're excited. It's going to be another tough, hard play match, and I'm excited for it.
Coach, congratulations. We'll talk to a few of the girls, but we'll let you go celebrate some more.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Aaron Cashin, head coach, Lady Zebras. Back here now with three of the stars of the game tonight, Jessica Dalton, Libby Good, and Hannah Town. How's it feel, girls, to win the first sectional here in Southwood?
It feels pretty good. Feels great.
Everybody, nobody wants to talk, but then everybody wants to talk at once. Jessica, you coming in, you guys knew tonight was an emotional night. How did you guys approach this different than you had ready to go on Saturday?
We just wanted to stay classy and play our game. We didn't really approach it any differently at all. I mean, we came out aggressive, and I feel like we stayed aggressive throughout and pretty much did what we had to do and stayed classy while we were at it.
Libby, being one of the seniors on here, how did you keep the team going? I mean, they came out on fire in that first match. You had to regroup a couple times. How'd you do it?
I just kind of like if we start if we're acting nervous or stuff keeps going out of bounds, I just try to keep everyone together and, I don't know, talk them into, hey, this could be our last game, so let's play like we know how to.
Hannah, tonight, another amazing night, several kills and great attacks, and they just weren't able to handle it. How do you feel after this game?
It feels great, but I couldn't do it with the rest of my team, so I'm proud of them for helping me out.
Here's your chance. You guys invite the crowd Wednesday night, going to be at home. I'm sure you would love to see the gym full.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely pump us up if we got all the love and support we can get.
All right.
Wednesday night, 6 o'clock.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys there. Good luck and enjoy this.
Thank you.
There you have it, the three stars for tonight, Libby, Jessica, and Hannah. That's going to do it for them. Southwood High School, the Lady Zebras win tonight, 3 straight matches, sectional champions. Congratulations to the Lady Zebras. That's going to do it from Southwood High School. Thanks for watching.